Back to another episode of Heart of the Swarm. We're going to continue where we last left off, which was on a station. Well, yeah, it's a station, but either way, we're finally getting to the final mission. Because pretty much there's only 3 missions per world, and we're getting to the bottom of this. It's explaining a lot of questions that they literally left gaps open for. Because we already talked about Amon, and we already talked about the Ultralisk, but now it's time to include what exactly is going on. Either way, let's continue off.
Narud is an ancient creature of vast power. He waits for you in the bowels of this place. One of you will die. Make sure it's that son of a bitch.
Ha! Anyway. Now, this mission is kind of hard in some cases and more than other. The hard part about this mission is, normally we will probably have Kerrigan or something, but this mission we will not, and this mission has a time limit. So it can be kind of difficult if you want to really try to get everything done. Luckily enough, I've done this before, and I can slightly remember where some of the places of the bonus objective is. And it's not very hard if you know where all of them are.
Have breached the sanctum.
Protoss.
Narud has held these Tal'Darim in reserve. They are his best troops. The final battle is near. A shame. This Ultralisk might have been useful.
Organism Stukov misunderstands. Death irrelevant. Only essence important. Ultralisk reconstituted. Ultimate expression of swarm evolution.
We need to secure location for our hive cluster. Then, we deal with Narud.
Now, the one thing with this is we don't get Kerrigan. We will actually get Stukov.
Speak freely.
Clear away these fanatics.
And pretty much to do this, because once we head in and get everything started, then we'll have the time limit. Stukov has 2 abilities. One is Corrupt Blast, which does 200 damage to target unit or structure. Targets also take additional damage for 5 seconds. And then we get Infested Terrains. Spawn 4 Infested Terrains. Infested Terrains last for 30 seconds. Or upon death.
Suffer.
Either way, Ultralisks are pretty good because they actually have a cleave ability, which is a lot better than they have. Question is, I can't remember who actually... Oh, Stukov's other ability, he actually gets a healing aura.
Yes. We hold that one. I am the swarm.
Now we just need to sit back, kick back, and relax for a little bit. I can't remember. No, Stukov can't burrow. Because he is still part Terran.
Why would Narud build this lab on top of a Zelnaga temple?
You know nothing of the Zelnaga.
They're his normal form.
Narud is driving a null zone towards you. It will kill you on contact.
But
These temples are amplifying his power.
Stukov, go to the temples and destroy them.
now this is what I mean by a time
never
limit.
ask.
Either way, we actually get to use Stukov. We lost Kerrigan, but still, we get Ultralisk, we get Hydras. As you can see, that's the time lapse that we have. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna spawn a little bit more.
Keep your mind clear.
The one thing is, we do have a
The
time
first
limit.
temple is located here. Now, let's go destroy it.
Be quick about it. The null zone is pushing toward me.
Yeah, looks like we don't have too much time for setup. Do we have enough for our Ultra? No, because we do need some room. Make these and then run. That's our time limit right there. And we are already getting way too short and out of comfort.
A sound decision. Forward! Our victory is assured.
Now, Stukov will actually go ahead and go here. He will get stuck
I am
here.
channeling psionic energy into this temple, but it will take time.
You dare defile the shrines of our god? We shall strike you down!
Yeah,
I must focus, but I can still use my powers for the fight.
yeah. Which is quite useful.
Keep your mind clear. Remain alert. Hybrid approaches.
Yeah, Hydralisks. Not Hydralisks.
I see.
Hybrids are kind of hard, but the one problem is, if I remember correctly, this knocks down a lot of their armor.
I can use corrosive blast to eat through the armor of this hybrid.
Yeah, we did lose some Zerglings, but it doesn't matter.
The first temple is deactivated.
Excellent work, Stukov. I can feel the root's strength slipping.
Success, but only for a moment. We must disable the other temples. A sound decision.
Now, the other temples will will actually kind of have to make us force either choose two different paths. But the one problem is with that is sometimes it's not very hard to do it. She is slipping, but the one problem is, well, not one problem. The one thing is, it's not too much a problem.
Yes, I see.
Stukov, I sense crystals, which Nerud is using to store raw psionic energy.
Yes, that energy is faint, hidden near the temples. If time permits, we will find them and destroy them. You need something? Forward!
Wait, I believe they have Cleave. If not, they just have Fury.
Yes, I see.
Maybe that's it. Either way, this is our bonus objective, getting crystals.
Sound decision. Keep your mind clear.
Now, the one thing is right now is I want to try to make sure to get everything that I have up to speed.
None may challenge the master.
Destroy the Protoss quickly. The hybrid approach. Need something? Our victory is assured.
now to create even more drones. Because I want to make sure that I absolutely get working
The
on that.
second temple has fallen.
Squirm all you like. You will not escape your fate.
Yeah.
Eldarim, destroy their hive! She cannot survive alone!
There is no need for formality.
Question is, where are they going to be coming from? And either way, we do have an open slot. We could turn into this, but the one thing is, I really don't want to. That's the little tiny problem with me.
Keep your mind clear.
But still, this is strong. And if we do want to survive, we do have to probably spend a lot of our minerals just need to set up. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to spend a lot of time actually building up my army itself. And a lot of times I will not be talking for a little bit because this mission does get a little bit harder. Or that you absolutely go. With this one, I would say build one of these. Because I do want to try to get research booting up soon. Let's go ahead and take this one because this mission does get a little bit long. Kurgan will give us a warning just in case the thing does get too close for comfort for her, and we can take it out. Because she does give us enough time, just slightly less time than you really want to give her. Because the one thing is, you do want to try to keep her alive, and that's the one thing. Right now we do have a lot of spare time. We can just go around and take crystals out. I believe the second crystal is underneath, somewhere along this beam area, but I can't remember what. Oh, my Ultralisks aren't taking this well. There we go. The one thing is we gotta pull this group back because we are really, really weak. So we do not really want to encourage them to actually go ahead and attack us because we do not really want to get too close to them. I mean, right now we can do a lot, but I do not want to be forced to do a lot. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually gonna give me some Ultralisks and then get me some hydras.
Strike the hive while they are in disarray!
Either way, wherever they go,
A sound decision.
they will run into difficulties. Huh, there might be a crystal. No, there can't be a crystal over here. If there is, they literally are running kind of deep. Right now, it is getting kind of close to comfort, but still.
Our forces are under attack.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and let this army regen while we go ahead and deal what we need to deal with. We do need to create some more overlords. I mean, Ultralisks. Man, I am kind of running into deep boo-boo. Either way.
Yes, I see.
Oh, this must be one of their bases. Nope, this is where they're guarding this.
The interlopers must not destroy the crystal!
Yeah.
end is at hand.
I mean, now we're getting too close for comfort.
Yes, I see.
How many Hydras do we
Forward.
have? Not a lot. Let's go ahead and get some upgrades started up. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Because still, I don't know what will happen. Right now we're getting too close for comfort, but still. I say we're fine for a sec. I mean, right now,
Keep your mind
the one
clear.
cool part about his ability is long range, and you can just set these up to take some hurt for you. But the one problem is when they're focused down, they cannot really do their job right.
Assaultus, speak freely.
To the temple! It must not fall!
Finish the Caldarin. Several hybrids are on their way.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Yes, I see. Our victory is assured.
It's actually doing pretty good. There we go. Another temple down.
We deactivated a third temple. 2 temples remain.
He's growing weaker. Keep fighting.
And make sure that we don't run into too much trouble.
There's no need for formality.
Brothers, guard the temple with your lives!
Now,
Get
this
rid
is
of
where
this
their
Protoss
base
now. The
is.
hybrids are on their way.
I believe there's one in this line.
Under attack.
Cannot remember what it was. Out of range. Darn it.
Reasonable. Keep your mind clear. Yes, I see.
Now, I don't really want to try to face on a one of these because they have more physical damage than normal.
The 4th temple is down. 1 left.
This is not possible.
I can feel your strength leaving you.
I believe this is the base entrance, but still, I'm gonna actually be going on the outskirts because really I don't want to knock into one of those bases. Because knocking in one of those bases can lead into a deeper hole. And there's the last one. So it wasn't too far to the laser. I was wrong. It wasn't under laser. It was actually kind of close.
Of the Master.
The crystals is in shadow. Their power belongs to the Swarm now. End is at hand.
Anyway, I'm gonna head back to
Yes, I
base.
see.
Get myself healed. Get myself regrowing on what I need to regrow. It looks like we are going to get to the 3rd third setup of this.
There's no need for formality. Forward!
That Ultralisk will actually take care of that. And
Move quickly.
now that should do the trick. Now we have one more base, but still we can leave it for a little bit while we regen it, because literally we did have a huge army, big chunks and all that kind of stuff. Now this final battle can get hard, but still, no matter what, you're going to be running into hard troubles always, and still. I'm going to go ahead and let these upgrades get fully on. Like, I'm having all upgrades prepared as well as I can. I'm not going to add too many more units. I'm just going to save it up. I mean, I can make Hydralisks into Impalers, but the one thing is, we did kind of knock that idea out of the park a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna wait for a little bit. I'm sorry about this, but the last battle, I believe they sent in 3 hybrid immediately. If I remember correctly. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but still, I really don't feel very comfortable about it. You know, let's go ahead and check it out. I mean, we got quite a distance to go, so I think if we do run into problems, we could create an answer to it quite simply, as to lay down some stuff. I mean, right now I'm kind of scouting up with the creep tumor.
I hear you.
Destroy the hive!
Oh, and before we go in,
Our forces are under attack.
there we go. We'll keep at least one of them busy for a little bit.
Defend the temple! Lay waste to these abominations!
Many hybrids are coming. This is our final battle.
Is under attack. Our forces are under attack.
Either way, I think I'm gonna be fine. I just need to save this build. As I said before, three of these. Why bad?
Under attack. Mineral field.
Yeah, this thing doesn't really have good air
Cannot
defense,
see!
ground defense.
Your temples are gone.
Because they're slow, and the problem is scouts aren't really good at all. That's why they quit using them.
We've done it. The Null Zone has left Narut weakened, vulnerable.
Even so, he's the most powerful being I've ever faced.
What will you do?
Kill him.
Yeah.
Face me, Narud. It's over.
It is only beginning. Amon whispered of this from the stars. He told you of his return. He told you of ruin, extinction, the end of all things.
Your god is dead, and he's never coming back.
Is that what you think? Sarah.
Remember we rescued Jim? That's not the real Jim. That's just him messing with Kerrigan's mind.
You're not human.
I find this kind of interesting because literally a Nidus charges out of the ground and into the air. Last time I checked, that's not possible. And if it is, I want to see it in the game.
You are not Jim! You are nothing! I'm everything you lost. I am everything you never had. You've already lost.
Amon lives. You will see him soon.
Yeah. Oh, there's your answer right there. He still lives. And the crazy part is, I really don't want to see him. Well, right now. Maybe later. Anyway. Well. You can probably tell what's going to happen next.
My queen, can you hear me?
I am alive.
Barely. We dragged you back to the Leviathan. Rest now. I will control the swarm until you are healed.
Why aren't you trying to...
Take the swarm for my own? Because I still have much to learn from you, my queen.
Enough. She is healing, but she must rest now.
She still lives. Even though that she's almost close to death, she's still able to have a healing factor. And either way, the space station has been destroyed.
I'm coming for you, Minsk. And you won't have any hybrid to protect you.
And the weirdest part is, if Manx had
The
hybrid,
swarm
when
was
he
once Amon's tool. He will seek to use us again.
I will prepare for his coming, but not until I'm done with Minsk.
Of course, my queen.
Either way, my question is, if Manx had hybrid, wouldn't that mean that he could have destroyed Kerrigan already? Because we've seen what the power does. I mean, she could probably kill them, but the question is, he knows that she's probably going to be coming to Core Hall soon, which is our next stop anyway. Wouldn't that mean that he probably wanted to take the hybrid that he already has and pretty much set it up? Because he took the Zelnaga artifact, as you've seen in the scene. Does not mean that he doesn't have an ace up his sleeve like Raynor did. That's my question.
Narod is dead and the hybrid lab is destroyed. I am the final loose end. I suppose you kill me now.
If you want to leave, I won't stop you.
Ha! Where would I go? Half man, half Zerg. A monster.
I understand. Believe me. Stay with the swarm, and perhaps the way will become clear.
If nothing else, it will be interesting.
And here we have Stukov on board! And here, let's go to the evolution pit. Because of reasons. We finally get the Ultralisk! A big, powerful being, and the most toughest warrior, well, we have. And I count warriors different from flying range units, because these guys will get up close and personal. Anyway, his 3 abilities that we can get is Burrow Charge. Ultralisk burrows and then charge towards a unit. When the Ultralisk unburrows, all units near are knocked back and stunned for 2 seconds. Cooldown, 10 seconds. Tissue Attunement. Gain life equal to 40% of all damage dealt from normal attacks. And we get Monstrosity Blades. Gain plus 20 splash damage and increase of 400% cause attacks to deal 25 damage to both primary and secondary targets. I'm taking these because mostly I already get heal from Kerrigan alone. I could create more queens that actually heal a lot better. But anyway, we have all the units that we can ever want to upgrade. And man, I am scared of the Ultralisk. Anyway, now she's fully leveled up, which means we cannot level her up anymore. Anyway, yeah. Either way, it is quite nice. It literally is quite nice, but I am not sure what exactly will happen. 100% because it's been a while.
Isha, take the Leviathan up. We're leaving.
Kerrigan, you saw something in that lab. In Narod's mind.
I saw Amon. Older than the universe, more powerful than I can understand. And now he's alive again.
Then he shall fall before the swarm, like all the rest.
We
What?
don't even know where he is. We must prepare for his coming, but I have a few scores to settle first. Inform the broodmothers. The swarm moves on Core Hall. At last, Minsk will suffer for his crimes.
Anyway, going to Core Hall, because that's the last option we have. And mostly already knows that we completed the other missions, so it does not need to worry about this.
I'm going to Core Hall. It's time.
Why are you telling us this, Kerrigan?
There will be ruin, destruction. Millions can die amid the chaos. Valerian, your people will need a leader.
You're right, Kerrigan. They will. If I'm to be that leader, I'll ask only one thing of you. Bring your swarm down outside the city. That will give us time to evacuate.
Core Hall is going to be the most difficult battle of my life, and you're asking me to make it harder.
Well, not quite.
I am.
I was wrong about you, Valerian. You're not like your father. I'll give you your chance. Make the most of it.
And why I say it's probably not going to be that tough, because actually thinking about it, why is Core Hall so popular with Minx? Well, there's a simple answer. He's prepared for almost anything. Now this scene actually kind of amazed me every single time that I've seen it. Because look how many are coming out of Drive. And those ships are huge! We don't know how many there are.
I sense a broad frequency emanating from the palace in Augustgrad.
Yes, I sense it too. I can hear.
Dominion forces, this is your Emperor, Arcturus Minsk. Core Hall is under attack by the Zerg Swarm. Our special weapons lab has been destroyed. Our defenses stripped. Any fleet that can hear my voice, return to Core Hall. The seat of human power is under assault. Come, men. Defend your home.
Trapped like a rat in a cage, aren't you, Arcturus?
Yeah. Well, here's a little problem with Minx. He sets up backup plans. Some of his backup plans backfire on him. His original plan was Kerrigan will stay away if Raynor is still alive. That's what his pawn was. Well, her pawn. But the one problem is, she released that pawn, and it's now back in order. The other girl was Minx's first plan. His backup plan was his hybrid. And my question is, why does he not already have hybrids? That's my question. Because 4 years, I think that would be enough time to vet DNA, at least get a prototype. Because you see them in full action. A prototype. And this is even longer than the first encounter we went. He just mass scaled it. Why does he not have them right now? We don't know. We probably will never find out.
My queen, the swarm has assembled above Core Hall. The brood mothers await your command.
Tell them to hold position in orbit. Stay out of range of the planet's defenses.
Dominion fleets are converging on our position. Terran troops are arriving from all over the sector.
Broodmother Kalisa, hear me. Have your Leviathans form a blockade. Kill anything coming into the system. Nothing will stop us.
And here's another look of it. As you can pretty much see, that's a lot. Yeah, that scares me.
I've never seen so many Terrans. They are pulling everything back to defend this world.
Their orbital defenses will kill millions of us before we even hit the ground.
The Terrans have no chance. We are numberless. We are the Swarm.
She has a slight point. Emperor has something to say to us.
I need a weapon to destroy Core Hall's orbital defenses, and I need it fast.
Can modify virophage sequence. Would concentrate bile. Expel as projectile.
Can you get it working in time?
Survival of swarm dependent on evolution, iteration, trust process, trust sequences. Swarm will not fail.
Yeah. But here's the slight problem. Kerrigan's running short on time. Everything's pretty much trying to head back into position. The vial launchers, well, they're getting an upgrade. But either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and leave a like. Subscribe if you want punch Minx in the face. And leave in the description below if you want me to continue this series. We are at the point that literally it's probably about maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4 more videos until I'm done with the Heart of the Swarm. That's gone a lot faster because I've been keeping up with scheduling, so I really didn't run into too much trouble, and there weren't as many missions. There was 27 missions in the last one. If I remember correctly, this only has 26, so it is shortening up the time, and I think it's because a lot of missions were evolution missions, which I put it all in one, and those were a lot shorter. So that's probably the reason why. Anywho, until tomorrow, my friends. Adios, amigos.